Yeah! Yeah, T-Moss dropped my stone. You see that? We win this game, bro.
Hey guys, this is the Unveil podcast with DJ Wavy.
Yo, this is DJ Wavy. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Unveil podcast. I think we had episode 11 or 12, one of those high up numbers. So we're doing some great things here at Unveil. We're gonna continue to give you guys more content every week. First of all, let me apologize for missing last week. We had to do some work on the studio, but of course we are back again. And now today we're gonna have to try out a new format. We don't have any guests today, but I will be calling some people at random, so you guys want to stick around for that. But before we get into all of that, we're gonna look at some news coming out of the Caribbean. Of course, we're gonna talk about some sports, and then we're gonna get into the good stuff. So number one on the list, we have here the Barbados, Bahamas, and Bermuda, all countries in the Caribbean, are in the top 20 on cost of living index for 2021. And this honestly comes as no surprise. It says every year the website Nubio produces their cost of living index. And this year, these are the 3 Caribbean countries that were on top of the list. Now, I lived in the Bahamas for quite some time, and I could honestly tell you guys it's very expensive. It's very expensive. You'll be paying $2 for a loaf of bread, you understand, in the States. And the same loaf in the Bahamas costs like $12, bro. No exaggeration. You see what I say? It just don't add up. Apartments expensive, cars expensive, food expensive, money expensive. I mean, it's just rough over there, man. I don't know about Cayman, but I've also heard that it's pretty bad there too. And Barbados, especially considering their dollar to the US dollar, I think it's 1 to 2 or something like that. So I'm really not surprised. It says here Bermuda has the highest cost of living in the world with a score of 145.07, and this is per capita. All right, Bermuda, Bahamas, and Barbados are 3 of the smaller countries in the Caribbean, so it's not surprising at all. Moving on, we have in the Bayesian news, 15-year-old Barbados student builds $8,000 PC gaming system. No man, these Bayesians have a lot of money. That's why the country's so expensive. This guy is a student, 15-year-old, and he built a computer, a gaming system for $8,000. I'm gonna assume that's Bayesian dollars, which would be about 4,000 US dollars. So that's still a whole lot. His name is Micah. It says Machel. Sorry, bro, Machel, if you're watching this. Such a Bayesian name. Machel has gone from side hustle to small business owner in less than 6 months. His life now revolves around all things technology, and he finds projects around his home to fix or build. One of the biggest projects, however, sparked the interest of the Barbadian community this week. Machel posted a video on the Barlet Tech's Instagram page of him building an $8,000 gaming PC RTX 3080. Now, I don't know what the RTX 3080 is. Oh, my tech guy, these tech guys, they so weird. He says that's a graphics card, so good luck with that, man. Good job. We got some pretty bright minds in the Caribbean. I think that our parents out here should be more accommodating, and willing to accept the direction that a lot of these young minds are heading, because it's moving from the traditional jobs like being a teacher and working at these places that you can just be there until you retire, to people actually doing creative stuff, finding new ways to make money out here in the Caribbean. If other places in the world could do it, we should be able to do it as well. Third on the list, Jamaica faces marijuana shortage as farmers struggle. This is unbelievable. Okay, faces marijuana shortages. It says heavy rains followed by an extended drought, an increase in local consumption, and a drop in the number of marijuana farmers have caused a shortage in the island's famed but largely illegal market that experts say is the worst they've seen. It is a cultural embarrassment, said Tristan Thompson, Chief Opportunity Explorer for Takaya, a consulting and brokerage firm in Jamaica. This is very interesting news. Never would I thought that I would see the day. I'm pretty sure everyone else is as shocked as I am right now, but it's just the reality. Jamaica had some really terrible rains, especially last year, and then right after that, it was a drought. So they're saying that, this is the cause of the marijuana shortage. Do you guys believe that? Let me know in the comments. I know we got some conspiracy people watching Unveil right now. Why do you think that Jamaica faces marijuana shortages? What could possibly be the real reason, you think? Do you think it has something to do with outside territories taking over the industry under wraps? Who knows? Maybe. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I honestly believe that the marijuana industry should have been one of the country's biggest means of, generating income, bringing money into the country. I guess other people saw it a different way. I understand the stigma and all that behind it, but come on, guys, you get the stigma regardless. Okay, so you might as well make some money from it. But who knows? Maybe after the quarantine, maybe when things pick back up, the government is actually gonna take the initiative and try to make some real money from those big countries because of this. That's all we have for the news. Let's take a look at what's happening in sports. So finally, we've been talking about this from last year. Finally, the West Indies win a game. Yeah! Yeah, Timos dropped my stone. You see that? We win this game, bro. West Indies came from behind, They chased down 395 runs to win the first test. Congrats to those guys. Well done. Keep making us proud. If you look at any Caribbean news website right now, I guarantee you that you're gonna find something about the West Indies, because we love the West Indies, and even though they lose from time to time, which is most times, the times that they do win, we are super proud. Congrats, guys. Keep doing well. But on a more sad note, the West Indies have lost one of the great pace bowlers in Mr. Ezra Mosley, and he died this week from a car accident. So we just want to send our condolences on behalf of the entire Caribbean, on behalf of the team here at Unveil. We don't know if any of his family is watching this. We want to send our condolences, right? We hope you guys make it through this rough time. That's it for the news, man. Nothing much going on right now, but yeah, that's it for the news. So right now, we are going to take a look at the question box. I'm going to see what you guys have for me. Answer some of these interesting questions. I don't want to answer too much today, though. I don't feel like talking. So let's see what's going on. Question number 1. Is the Caribbean as excited as people make it out to be? Well, of course. Have you ever been to the Caribbean? person that asked this ridiculous question. I believe that if you went to the Caribbean, then you wouldn't be asking such a question, man. It's very exciting. I've lived here my entire life. I've lived in 3 different Caribbean countries. Every one of them extremely different from each other. But at the end of the day, vibes there same way. You understand? Caribbean is the center of vibes, man. You ain't gonna find it nowhere else. I guarantee you, if you're an American, you're gonna find some real cool Caribbean people in your circle. If you're from Europe, same thing. As a matter of fact, most of the music and stuff, I believe, is influenced by the Caribbean. But that's for another day. All right, let's move on to question number 2. What's your favorite genre of Caribbean music? Y'all supposed to know this. We talked about this hundreds of times. My favorite genre, of course, is soca music. Stem from calypso music. That's what the more seasoned Caribbean folk would say. They love calypso music, because it sounds better and it has a better image than soca music. But it's all the same, people. Don't fool yourself. Don't play yourself, man. We love our soca music out here in the Caribbean. Exciting music for exciting people living in exciting countries. Can't get it better than that. Number 3 on the list. Address one Caribbean myth. All right, I'm gonna need my studio people to help me with this. But one of the weirdest myths I've heard, but I don't think it's that weird, but it's something that I was always cautious about when I was little. And that is, don't ever let somebody sweep your foot, because they say, what they say? They say if your foot gets sweep, then you ain't getting the sleep. You understand? If your foot gets sweep, you can't get married. And that'll be very sad, because I think a lot of people foot get sweep, boy. As a matter of fact, I used to get beat with the broom. That's just one of the myths. It's so many. I remember when I was younger, I used to be scared to walk under trees in the night, because people used to say, ghosts and stuff used to be in trees in the night and they used to throw stuff at you. Oh man, it's some real crazy stuff, bro. Real crazy stuff. But yeah, that's one of the myths I remember. Let me know in the comments which myth you remember, which myth stands out to you, or which one is the most bizarre one you've ever heard. Okay, because I heard some real strange things. All right, that's it for the question box. I'm not gonna read any more of these questions. Maybe keep some for next week. So you guys continue to send them. We'll definitely get to them. If not in next week's episode, the one after that, or the one after that. All right. And now to the good stuff. So we're going to call some people at random. I got my call phone here. This is a bangers. Let's see who picks up. Now, we don't necessarily have a topic for today, but we're going to ask the callers 2 questions, right? Just 2 questions. Number 1, we're going to ask them, what do you want to be remembered for or remembered by? And secondly, if a doctor gave you 1 year to live, what would you try to accomplish? Now, I think I should answer that. Y'all think I should answer first? All right, let me answer first. What do you want to be remembered by? I want to be remembered for, just the vibes. Just the vibes that a guy like DJ Wavy brings to the table, man. Everywhere I go, I try to meet new people, try to interact, build a network, and try to leave an impression, a very good one. And 9 times out of 10, it works. Sometimes, not everybody takes a liking to my personality, and that's understandable. I don't really care, man. Do your thing. That's one thing y'all should learn. Everybody ain't gonna like you. That's just what it is, right? But yeah, that's what I want to be remembered as, a good youth that have some clean waves. You understand? And that guy that used to walk around with his brush. If y'all wondering, I got the brush right here. Don't be fooled. It's right here, as always. And then if the doctor gave you 1 year to live, what would you try to accomplish? Well, I would try to, you know, make it on radio as a personality. That's one of the things that I've always wanted to do. 1 year isn't enough time to do it, but if that's the time the doctor give me, that's the time I'm gonna have to work with. So that's what I'm gonna do. So the first person we calling on the list is a young lady by the name of Janae. All right, let me see what's going on here. 863. Y'all want the rest of her number, don't? Boy, make we see what I want. It's ringing, guys. Oh. Some people don't answer their phone. She probably with her man. Dr. Janae Walker. Greetings.
Hello, Professor Tim.
Ah, my good sister and friend in Christ. This is DJ Wavy calling from the Unveil Studios. Yeah. And, you know, today we're trying something different with the show. I just want to ask you 2 quick questions if you have the time, my friend.
Sure, definitely.
Hey, who's that in the background? Is that a male? Is that a male?
No, it's not a male.
All right. Question number 1, right? What do you want to be remembered by?
I want to be remembered by my influence and my zeal and my enthusiasm as it relates to leadership and other necessary traits.
Hey, that's
a person improvement, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Second question. If a doctor gave you 1 year to live, what would you try to accomplish?
Marine biology, definitely anything in marine biology. Scuba diving, submarine, underwater, anything marine related.
Oh, so you into the fish business?
No, the aquatic business, right?
You plan to traverse through aquatic mediums. Very well, my friend. Very well. Well, thanks for accepting the call today. I heard a man in the background, so I'm not gonna keep you waiting. You know. But thanks for accepting the call. Hey, maybe
No
next
problem.
time if you answer with Shake to Win with Digicel, I'd probably send you, you know, a 2 bills credit.
Shake to Win Digicel.
No, it's too late. All right, Janae, later.
All right.
So that was Janae. Pretty interesting. She wants to be a marine biologist. I don't know how she's gonna do that in 1 year, man. But hey, good luck with that. All right, so we're gonna call the next person right now. Let's see who we got here on the list. My producer prepared this list. I had no influence in its preparation whatsoever, so I just gonna have to choose. All right, let's go with Little T. This should be interesting. Little T. She'd be like, hello. So Little T, Tyler, is a student at NCU. One of my good friends. She's into hair and makeup and the whole beautification process. She also has a YouTube channel called Little TV. You guys should definitely check that out. Maybe she's too busy doing hair to answer her phone on a Sunday. What if she don't answer the phone though? Digicel Shake to Win.
I'm sorry, but the person you have called
Little
is
T is too
unavailable.
busy.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Let me show you what's really going on. You understand? When people call in your phone, you pick it up because you never know what the problem might be. Have a good day, ma'am. All right, rude. That was rude just now. She didn't feel like answering. Let's move on to the next person. So next on the list, we got Miss Cahoon. How you pronounce that? Cahoon? People, she is black, and her name is Cahoon. This is very interesting stuff. You don't find this kind of info anywhere else. Only on Unveil, I promise you. Okay, 13. Let me call the rest of the numbers. Let's see if she picks up. So Cahoon, Letitia, is also a student at NCU. She's involved in the student body movement. She does a lot of stuff here. One of the more prominent students. So let's see. Greetings, Dr. Cahoon.
What happened, Timothy?
Wait, you can't. Wait. You. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mr. Thomas.
So why, when I come on the phone so polished, you come here like, what happened, Timothy? Oh no, wait. Give me a second. Tyler calling me back. Okay, give me a second.
All right.
Put. Good afternoon, ma'am.
You tried to call me?
Oh, you listen to the voice note. You listen to the voicemail.
No, it never play. It is just call history.
So you busy?
Not really. I'm at an event, but what's up?
Well, my friend, I'm calling you from the Unveil Studios.
Ooh.
And we're actually live and recording right now. Everybody knows that you're at an event. We're doing this new thing where
Who knows? Nobody knows. Okay.
Everybody know. Everybody know. Okay, we doing this new thing where I call in people at random, and I saw your name on my list. I want to ask you 2 questions. Do you have time to answer 2 questions at your event?
Oh, it's live. Okay. Sure.
All right. I hope you in the right state of mind because these are mashed brain questions. Yeah.
Mash up brain. What kind of mash up brain? It's like quiz.
All right. Number 1. Let me tell you number one. What do you want to be remembered by?
By or for?
Same difference.
It's not the same difference.
You
Very
think you're a
different.
scholar?
But I would like to be remembered for my character and my how I made people feel when they met me, and and if I leave a legacy, that would be great as well. So I'm working on that and working to create a name for myself in order to inspire others. Hopefully one day.
That's right, Lickle T. So what do you think? Anyway, let me stick to the 2 questions since you're at an event. Right. Question number two.
Yeah.
If a doctor gave you 1 year to live, what would you try to accomplish?
Accomplish or do? Okay.
Just answer the questions then.
In a year, I try to travel as many countries as possible.
In a year?
Yes. Do you know what countries you can travel in a year? You just need 2 weeks and you visit a whole lot of places in that one country. So I would travel as many countries as I can and make as much memories with the people I love so that, they have a good memory left back with them. Yeah.
Okay, well, that sounds pretty good, man. Well, let me don't keep you from your event. Thanks for returning my call.
You're welcome.
I'm sure you're going to watch this episode and do your thing later. So have a good evening, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
I hope you have your mask on at that event. And I hope it's 10 people. All right, guys, so I'm going to call one more person. I don't know how Tyler plans to travel. If a doctor tell me I have 1 year to live, right? I feel like that means it's something very serious. So he most likely have all my money for him to be able to tell me bro, you only got 1 year to do this. So well, Boy, there's people like UT, boss. All right, final person I'm going to call is... Who I can call? I got to call back to Tasha. All right. 876. Number. T-boss. All right. Lati. Let's see what Lati has to say. I hope she's still available. You know, these people are very busy during this time. Who? I gotta be, yeah, bro. She gotta be formal.
Timothy.
Good afternoon, Dr. Cahoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Thomas.
So, thank you for allowing me to accept that call just now. It's very kind of you.
I just accepted the call because it's normal. But it's good.
All right, so you know that I am calling from the Unveil studios. We actually live in recording right now, so you're going to be featured on our next episode. And we're trying this new thing out where I call some of my random contacts and ask them a question or two. Is that okay with you?
It depends on the questions being asked.
Well, here's what we are going to do. You understand? I'm going to ask you the questions anyway. It's just 2 questions. It's nothing out of line. Nobody ain't going to know who your man is. You understand? It's just 2 simple questions about life. Are you ready?
Sure.
Question number 1. What do you want to be remembered for?
You know, I want to be remembered for a lot of things, but the first thing that will come to mind is the fact that I want to be remembered as that person who actually was there to help young people, because I have a passion for youth advocacy.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, I always want persons to know that, okay, this is what she did, or this is the legacy she left, and it was good.
Well, I think you're doing a swell job so far, you know, being a part of the students movement there at the Northern Caribbean University, USM. You're doing pretty well. All right.
Thank you for that.
This is the final question now. If a doctor gave you 1 year to live, what would you try to accomplish?
Okay.
Mash up brain.
That's such a conflicting question.
What's the
To be honest,
confliction?
I'd want to spend it with persons I really love and care about the most. And at the same time, I don't want them to know that I have just 1 year to live, you know? So I try and find the time to spend the time with them, but at the same time, they don't know what is happening.
Why is that? I'm intrigued.
Because I don't want them to be hurting. Like, they should not be hurting. You know, I'll do that, and you just encourage me. Continue to encourage me like how you would normally do on a day-to-day basis. Because when they know that something is happening now, everybody's going to start worrying and all of that, and we can't have too much of that, you know. Okay,
that's fair. That is so considerate of you, my friend.
I'm a considerate human.
You trying to sell your image here on Unveil? Come on, bro. You already say one good thing in the first question. Let's not overdo it now. All right, ma'am. Thank you for answering the call.
You're welcome.
Maybe you'll get a call the next time we do something like this. Who knows?
Take care.
All right.
Bye.
Have a good evening. All right, guys. Yeah, that's it. 3 great people, 3 wonderful young ladies and good friends of mine. That's what they have to say about, you know, what they wanted to be remembered for, and if a doctor was to give them a year. What about you? We want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments, what do you want to be remembered for, and what would you do with 1 year of life? All right. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Hope you're loving this new format and all the things that we are doing here at Unveil. Make sure you guys subscribe. Stay tuned for more. We're going to have tons more stuff coming to you, especially this year. Until next week, this is DJ Wavy. See y'all later.
Hey guys, if you liked that episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And also turn on the notification bell to stay updated.